Hello, my name is Panu Hämäri. I'm the chairman of EGLA Global. And this presentation is made for people to understand what is EGLA travel program. EGLA as such is a non-profit organization that exists to create knowledge of sustainable development, and it consists of global network of sustainability consultants. The structure is quite clear. On top, we have the NGO, EGLA Global, and in each country or business area, we have leading partners who are responsible of developing the regional matters or business area matters, supported by the local partners. And those all together supply the services for EGLA members and customers. EGLA Global is controlled by the members, mainly through the leading partners, and led by the chairman of the board. To understand why it's important to go for CSRD, Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, and ESRS, European Sustainability Reporting Standard, is to understand the basics. For a long time, the ESG approach, so environmental, social, and governance approach, was used for responsibility and sustainability reporting as a base. Since 2022, European Union created something called Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, and from July last year, 2023, we also have the supporting standards. And those are totally different than what you can see in ESG, because they are much wider in scope, and they are also now required by several legislation in different countries. We're still in the process for national entities, but it's going on quite fast. CSRD is essential to all EU and global companies who do business in EU area. And like said, it is required by the European Union directives and also the national laws in growing numbers. So those are the main reasons why you should go for CSRD, also in the tourism and travel industries. There are several other reasons, like the fact that financial institutions nowadays request sustainability in some form. And CSRD and ESRS are means to make sure that everything is done right. So you might not even get a loan or financing without being eligible and following the rules of CSRD. And also, since from 2024, the stock exchange companies already are supposed to report also regarding their value chain. You probably can do business even as a subcontractor without being committed to the rules. And from next year, it will go to even smaller companies, starting from companies whose turnover is 40 million euros, 250 employees, or 20 million as a net value. And there is no quick fix. It takes time to have everything ready, why we have created this program. But at the same time, there is a lot of benefits. For example, possibility to get new business. It is a clear advantage at present against competitors. It makes much better positive image against the negative image if you're not responsible and sustainable. And it even can help you avoiding potential large fines for not following the guidelines. And of course, when you are a front runner, instead of being left behind, you avoid the loss of business or even going to bankrupt. when we think about ESRS, the supporting standards, there is actually a lot of advantages. When doing the proper due diligence, flaws in process can be found and fixed. It replaces the expensive ISO standards auditing in some matters, and it helps on defining clearly what you need to do regarding the CSRD requirements. And is already effective, although I have seen a lot of publications saying that it's still not valid, but it is valid in general terms. Only the sector-specific standards are still missing and will be published somewhere around 26-27. That is why EGLA created its own package for travel industries. The process is quite simple, and this is created by EGLA and tested already in many transformation projects. As you can see, it starts off training development, CSRD, ESRS training feedback, and so on, because that is how you build the foundation for your development work. And you see there is 4 different main areas before you can start the actual reporting. And for that, EGLA has created a package where you can actually do awareness training for all of the personnel, and then also the specialist training for those who need to do the development work. And the awareness course is required by the directive. It will bring the key personnel up to date, enable them to be on the same level, understand the change in business world, which has already started. This is a really game changer, the whole CSRD. Specialist course helps you to start reporting, get deeper understanding of the process, and find the tools that are needed. So it's time for you also to get on board. Don't get left behind, because that might kill your business. To see more or hear more, contact us. Here is the contact information. So you can contact either me directly or our travel specialist through travel@eglaglobal.net. Thank you for listening.